This video is sponsored by Casio Malaysia.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Shirley and welcome back to my channel. Do you know the difference between original and fake Casio calculator? A genuine Casio calculator is obviously of high quality. The hard case slides on easily and the edge around the calculator is curved and smooth. Most importantly, the buttons are more sensitive when you press it and all the functions are working properly as expected. You don't want to risk getting the wrong answers for your exam, right? In this video, I'll be teaching you on how to solve questions using Casio calculator for additional mathematics. As for the materials, I've inserted the link in the description below. You may download it and print it out for your own self-practice if you want to. For those who still haven't gotten this calculator yet, don't fret. You may still learn from this video. At the end of this video, if you wish to buy this calculator, I will show you how to buy it from Shopee Casio official store. Alright, let's get started.
In this video, you will learn how to solve problems involving binomial distribution by using SPM Trial Exam Questions from Negeri Sembilan, Putrajaya, and Selangor. I will also teach you how to use the Casio Classwiz calculator to get your answers fast and accurate. Before we start attempting the questions, let's look at these important notes. For a binomial distribution, if x is a random variable expressed by x, binomial NP, N stands for the number of trials and P is the probability of success. Then, mean is equals to NP, variance is equals to NPQ, and standard deviation is equal to square root NPQ. The probability of getting R success from N trials is given by Px equals to R equals to NCR, P to the power of R, Q to the power of N minus R, whereby N is equals to 1, 2, 3, and so on until N. So this formula, you have to use it for all the questions that involve binomial distribution, and this chapter normally comes out in paper 2 SPM every year. Let's look at this question from Negeri Sembilan Trial SPM 2021, paper 2, question 10A. In an orchard, the probability of a mango ripens that year is P. So this is a probability that it ripens. A sample of N mangoes is selected randomly from the orchard, given that the mean and variance are 40 and 15. Okay, so here we got this 40, which is the mean, and this is the variance. Okay, so find the value of P. So we're going to find the value of P first. Okay, so here is the working. So they give us mean, okay, which is equals to 40. So our mean is actually NP, okay, according to the formula. So 40 is equals to NP. Okay, so this is equation 1. And then they say that the variance is 15. So variance is equals to NPQ. So the variance is given as 15. So 15 is equals to NPQ. So this is equation 2. So I'm going to use equation 1, substitute into equation 2. Okay, substitute 1 sub 1 into 2. So it becomes, okay, here is NPQ equals to 15. So NP is equals to 40. So 40Q is equals to 15. So Q is equals to 15 divided by 40. Okay, let's calculate 15 divided by 40 and then we simplify. So we get 3 over 8. Okay, so this is Q. So when we found Q already, we can find P, right? Okay, so P will be 1 minus 3 over 8. Okay, so 1 minus 3 over 8 is equals to 5 over 8. So that will be the answer. Okay? Okay, now let's solve for question number 2. A basket consists of 8 mangoes. So this one is your N. N is 8. Given that the probability of a rotten mango is 2 over 5. So this is a probability of rotten. So if probability of rotten is 2 over 5, which means that the probability of the good mangoes, means unrotten ones, will be 1 minus 2 over 5, which is 3 over 5, right? Okay, this is 2 over 5. So if it's good, the good ones means not rotten, is 1 minus 2 over 5, which is 3 over 5. Okay? So find the probability of at least 2 mangoes are good. So at least 2 mangoes, which means that 2 or more, okay, 2 or more mangoes are good. So I'm going to use, okay, so for my second answer, I write it over here. Okay, so a probability of x, okay, more than or equals to 2. So I'm going to use 1 minus px equals to 0 minus px equals to 1. So I'm going to use the formula, which is the NPR. So 1 minus 8C0, and then the P is the good one, 3 over 5, power 0, then 2 over 5, power 8 minus 0 is 8. Then minus, then this is x equals to 1, right? So 8C1. So 3 over 5, this is the P, power 1. And then the Q is 2 over 5. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, then after that, we use the calculator. So for this 8C0, okay, so 8 shift C, can you see the NCR at the divide button? Okay, 0, which is equals to 1. Okay, then 3 over 5 power 0 is also 1. So actually, I just need to calculate what is 2 over 5, the whole thing power 8. Okay, so 2, okay, bracket 2 over 5, close bracket, to the power of 8. So press the SD to get your answer in a decimal. So this is 0.1234. The fourth one, we start to write the numbers. Okay, then after that minus, okay, now we calculate this. What is 8C1? So 8 shift and then C1 equals, then we times, then 3 over 5, okay, equals, then times 2 over 5, you have to be careful, you have to use bracket, 2 over 5, then close bracket to the power of 7. So we got this, okay, 0.12, the third one, you start to write number, okay, then we minus, okay, so 1 minus 0.000655, then minus 0.00786, so equals, so we get 0.9915, we round up to 4 decimal places, so 0.9915. Okay, so this is the answer for question number 2. Now I'm going to teach you how to use the Casio Classwiz calculator to double check your answer. So for this, I'm going to double check whether this answer is correct or not. Okay, so you go to menu and you press 7. You see this? 7, okay? So this is for probability distribution chapter. So this is under binomial. So press 4, then you press 2 for variable. Then you're going to key in your x, n, and p. So x here, now I'm going to key in 0. Because px equals 0, I want to find what is the value. So 0, okay, press 0, and then press equals. So your n is 8. Okay, n is 8 in the question. And then you press equals, so p is 3 over 5. So 3 over 5. Okay, press equals again, then equals. So your answer is 0.00065536. So I round up, so it becomes 0.000655. So this is correct, okay? So now I'm going to double check when x equals to 1. Probability of x equals to 1. So you press equals again. So now your x, you're going to change to 1. So press 1, and then your n is 8, and your probability is the same, 0.6. So your answer is 0.00786 when you round up. Okay, so which means that this answer is correct. Then after that, you have to use 1 minus the 2 answers. So how? Okay, because now your calculator is under the binomial function, right? So you press shift, okay, then go to reset. You're going to reset everything. So press 3, initialize all, then you press equals, which is yes, and AC. So now your calculator has gone back to the original function. So now you press 1 minus 0.000655, then minus 0.00786. then press equals, so you get 0.9915. So that's the answer. Actually, there's also another method which is faster and shorter. Do you want to know how? Let me show you. Okay, we go back to this question, which is px is more than or equals to 2, which is x, okay, this one. So it also means that it's 1 minus px less than or equals to 1, okay? So let's look at this calculator. So press menu, and then go to 7, and then you go down, you see binomial CD, okay? Binomial CD, so press 1, and then you're going to press the variable 2. Okay, so now you key in your x now, okay, from here, this is 1, okay? You're going to press 1. So press 1, and then your n is still 8, okay? And your p is 3 over 5. 3 divided by 5, okay, which is 0.6, okay? So you press equals, so you get this, okay, so you're going to write it down. So 1 minus 0.123, the third one, you're going to write down the number, okay? 5, 2, okay, you round up. So let's press the calculator. What is this answer? Okay, so now your calculator, you have to go back to the normal function. You press shift and then reset and then initialize all, then press yes, then AC, okay? So 1 minus 0.00852. So equals, so you get 0.9915. 0.9915. And this answer is the same as the answer that you gotten just now. So it's proven that your answer is correct. Let's look at this question from Putrajaya Trial SPM 2021, Paper 2, Question 10A. It is found out that in school, 150 of its 250 Form 5 students take the subject of additional mathematics. So from here, we can actually get the value of P, which is the probability of success. Okay, 150 over 250, then you simplify, you will get 3 over 5, which is 0.6. So it means that if your P is equals to 0.6, therefore your Q is equals to 1 minus 0.6 is 0.4. Okay, so let's look at question number 1. If 8 students, okay, which means that our N is equals to 8, are chosen at random among the Form 5 students, find the probability that at least 2 students, so at least 2 students means 2 students or more, take the subject of additional mathematics. Okay, 2 or more. Okay, let's find the answer for number 1 first. Okay, so P x more than or equals to 2, okay, which means that it's equals to 1 minus P x less than or equals to 1. Okay, so equals, okay, let's calculate how much is this. Or you can also use the manual way, okay, let's say 1 minus, I teach you the manual way, yeah, because you have to show you're working. So this one will be Px equals to 0, okay, and also then you got a minus Px equals to 1, okay. So equals, so 1 minus, this is 8C0, then P is 0.6 power 0, and then Q is 0.4 power 8, okay, 8 minus 0 is 8. Then minus 8C1, because x equals to 1, so 8C1, 0.6 power 1, and then 0.4 power 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, so then you will get, okay, if you want to use the calculator, you can go to menu, press 7, then you go to binomial PD, okay, 4, then go to variable. So your x, when it's 0, your n is equals to 8, your p is 0.4. Okay, your p is 0.6. Okay, so equals to, okay, let's write down 0.123, the fourth one, you're going to write down the answer. Okay, I'm going to round up to 655, then minus, okay, now 8C1, okay, this one, I'm going to use the function. Now my x, I just change it to 1, then the rest are the same. So this is 0.12, the third one you have to start to write, okay? So now you got to find how much is this. So you go to shift, reset, initialize all, yes, and then AC, okay? So 1 minus 0.000655, then minus 0.00786, then equals. So you get 0.9915, you round up, okay? 0.9915. So this is the answer. Now I'm going to teach you how to double check your answer using the Casio Classwiz calculator. So from here, okay, so it's 1 minus px less than or equals to 1, right? So from here actually, we can get this answer from calculator. So go to menu, you press 7, and then you go down, you're going to press binomial CD, okay? So press 1, so press 2 variable, 2. Okay, so now your x is equals to 1, and then your n is 8, and then your p is 0.6. Okay, so press equals again. So you're going to use 1 minus 0.12, the third one, start to write the numbers. Okay, then after that you're going to calculate this. So now you're going to reset your calculator, go to shift, and then 9, and then 3, initialize all, and yes button, and then AC. Okay, so you're going to use 1 minus 0.00852. So press equals, so you get 0.9915. Okay, ta-da! So you got your answer correct. Now let's solve for question number 2. If the variance of the students who sat for the subject of additional mathematics in the SPM examination is 33.36. Okay, so now your variance is 33.36. So we know that the formula for variance is NPQ, right? NPQ is 33.36. So our P and Q is given in the question. Okay, so we got our P and also the Q, okay? So we're going to substitute into here. So n times 0.6, then times 0.4, so equals to 33.36. So to find n, I'm going to shift over the 0.6 and 0.4 to the right, so it becomes divide. So 33.36, and then you divide it by 0.6, then equals, and then divided by 0.4, and equals. So you get 139, and that's the answer for number 2. Let's look at this question from Selangor Trial SPM 2021, Paper 2, Question 8A. Children under the age of 12 make up 40% of the population in town, which means that our P is 40%. So 40% is 40 over 100. So when we simplify, cut, so it's 2 over 5, right? And this also means it's 0.4. So if P is 0.4, therefore your Q, which is 1 minus 0.4, is 0.6. So if 10 people are randomly selected from the town, so 10 is your N, okay? Find the probability that at least 2 children under the age of 12 are chosen. At least 2, which means that is 2 or more. So 2 or more, okay? Let's solve for question number 1 first. So I'm going to find what is the probability of X more than or equals to 2. So this one is equals to 1 minus Px equals to 0 minus Px equals to 1. Okay, so let's calculate. So you're going to show your working. So 10C0. So your P is 0.4 to the power of 0. Then your Q is 0.6. So 10 minus 0 is 10. Then minus 10C1. Then 0.4 power 1. Then 0.6 power. Okay, 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay, so equals to 1 minus. Okay, so this one 10C0 is 1. 0.4 power 0 also 1. So let's press what is 0.6. Then after that power 10. Okay, wow. Okay, so you get 0.1 to the third one, 6047. Okay, 6047. Yep. Then minus, okay, let's calculate this. 10C1. 10, then shift. Okay, and then C is this one. Divide, and then 1. Okay, then equals, which is 10. Then times 0.4. And then equals, and then you times with the bracket 0.6 close bracket power 9, and then you will get 0.04031. Okay, then let's calculate this one. 1 minus the answer just now. Okay, then you minus the 0.006047. So you will get 0.9536. Okay, 0.9536, just round up to 4 decimal places. Then this is the answer. Now I'm going to teach you how to use the Casio Classwiz calculator to double check your answer. So here, this one also means that it's 1 minus Px less than or equals to 1. So from here, I can get this using the calculator. Okay, go to menu, then press 7. Then you go to binomial CD, number 1. Okay, then go to variable, and then your x is 1. So your N is equals to 10. Okay, and then your P is equals to 0.4. Okay, then you press equals again. So you will get 1 minus, okay, this is 0.0464. Okay, so now after that, you reset your calculator, go to shift and then 9. So initialize all, press 3, then equals, yes, and then AC. Then you use 1 minus 0.0464. So equals, so press SD to change to decimal. So the answer is 0.9536. So 0.9536. And this is the answer. Now let's look at question number 2. If the variance of the number of the children, under the age of 12 is 192, what is the population of the town? So this is, okay, I'm going to write it here. So for question number 2, the variance is equals to 192. Okay, so variance is NPQ. Okay, equals to 192. We're going to sub in the P value and the Q value. So P is 0.4 and Q is 0.6. So equals to 192. So in order to find N, I'm going to use 192 divided by 0.4. And then after that equals divided by 0.6. Then equals, so you will get 800. So your N is 800 and this answer is correct.
Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching until the end, and I hope that you will benefit from this video, especially on how to use the Casio calculator to get your answers fast and accurate. If you have decided to buy this calculator, I will walk you through on how to buy it from Shopee.
First, you click on the Shopee link in the description below using your computer or mobile app. If you're using a computer, you will see this page. The price shown is based on the latest price and it depends on when you click on the link. Sometimes the price can be lower and sometimes can be higher. You also get an exclusive free gift from Casio, which may also change from time to time. You also get free shipping, whereby the item will be sent directly to your house. Just make sure that you buy from Casio.os, which is Casio official store, to avoid any counterfeits.
Oh yeah! Don't forget to use the discount vouchers from Shopee, yeah? Till we meet again in the next video. Bye!